Hello guys, it's TZK and today I'm talking about some more data mined information. Now, as you know, in my last video, basically went through a whole Reddit post from somebody who found some stuff in the files of the game, and whilst nothing was really confirmed, we do have a bit more information from another user called Woofium, I think is the name. So he saw a post about some data mines in the game, which is one I already covered, so I decided to also go in the game files and find some stuff that may have been missed, found some new stuff, and added more info for parts like the Bloodwing, which by the way is a new teased enemy in the game files, but we still don't know what it looks like. So apparently there is another new enemy called the Mire Scavenger, and this is the code that comes along with it. NF spawn data dread zone extraction. I mean, I'm not a coding expert, so I don't exactly, understand what this entirely does, but there's something about dread zone extraction which was mentioned in the last data mine. I think it was meant to be like some kind of separate game mode. So we've got a gameplay tag list, some abilities as well, AI ability, enemy, scavenger, and then they've got no dev comment. You can see on the second line it says AI ability, enemy, scavenger, bite and call out. So it might have a bite attack or something. A combo bite is actually seen just in the middle. Lunge bite, spike spew, toxic fumes. I don't know, is it some type of flying enemy? Or something like the Bloodwing. And you've also got some strings for Scavenger, game.locris file, NF enemy names, Scavenger _ short. None of this code really makes much sense yet, but maybe it is a new enemy. I mean, we don't even know what it will look like, but it looks like it bites and like spike spew. It obviously has like a range attack, as most enemies have. Toxic fumes. I honestly don't know what it could be. It could actually be a flying enemy. I'm guessing it's going to be another, Mire enemy, as this is probably what spawns all of them. And so, in my last video, of course, I talked about the Bloodwing, the new flying enemy, and we actually have an actual look here of the actual Bloodwing. Somebody has apparently found this. So you got different attacks here. Bloodwing idle, so you just idle. ATK swipe, he actually stings you by the looks of it, like some kind of bee. Just walking. It looks like he has dodging mechanics as well, so we can dodge side to side, makes it harder to hit. Different running speeds. Yeah, so it says here in the notes he has 3 attacks. Ability corrosive spit, so you can spit at long range like the assist and the bloat. A swift dual swipe, so a good range attack for hitting multiple enemies. And a sting. Gameplay tag does not exist, although you can actually see it here in the animation. You can actually see him poke his tail at you. Some interesting stuff. I don't know if this is confirmed though, because maybe I could always remove this at any time, so I don't know if it would make it in the game, but it'd be very interesting. And it says here as well in very small text, all textures are missing, so we don't even know what this Bloodwing will look like, but we have a basic idea of what it can do already. And it's probably going to be a reveal trailer for it very soon. So we've also got a new enemy called a Rook. He doesn't exactly know if it is a new enemy or if it's just a placeholder or an old name for a different enemy. So we got Rook melee, Rook shoot tentacles, Rook staggerable, Rook stagger cooldown, staggered tentacle barrage. It must be some kind of enemy on the ground, not like the Bloodwing who can obviously fly, but an enemy that shoots tentacles at you. It feels like he might actually stagger the player as well, like you know what I mean, just engulf them or something. I'm kind of thinking of that one enemy from Black Ops 6 Zombies on Terminus. I forget its name now, but I'll show an image on screen. Something like that, maybe? That's probably my best guess, I honestly have no idea. And all the Rook files are here in this image, but it's a bit blurry. Nightfall content, gameplay cues, explosion, Rook, the tentacle spike, the tentacle barrage, and tentacle barrage explosion. Very interesting. Something probably like the Chimera when he does that range attack. Probably my guess. Or the Rook could even be a boss. I mean, who even knows? Some strings for Rook. Kill 5 Rooks, kill Rooks. This is probably like the assignment challenges and stuff, unless it's some kind of achievement you get. But by kill 5 Rooks, that probably means he's going to be a regular enemy in-game rather than a boss. So I think that'll probably be the case. And yeah, Rook Extermination. That's interesting. It kind of feels like, you know, in Deep Rock Galactic, when you mine that purple crystal, you get like those enemies that spawn out those portals. And you gotta try and kill it before the enemies kill you. Kind of like that. I think that was like the Mire Extraction, where the Mire Extraction opens up like a new realm, and then these new enemies come out of it and try and get you. And then you got to try and close the portal and extract it. There's something like that, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. And speaking of that as well, it said there's something about the Dread Zone. There's a new game mode called Dread Zone Extraction. And in Dread Zone there are the following objectives: a Numb Dread Zone time stage, summon and activate Mire Machine, protect Mire Machine, extract, probably assignment stuff you gotta do in like a following season. And in the Dread Zone Extraction, the following Zeds will spawn: the Mire Cloth. Interesting, I don't even know what that could be. The Queen Crawler's gonna spawn, and the Scavenger, which we've already had a look at. I guess these are exclusive enemies to that Dread Zone mode. I'm not sure if they will appear in the actual regular survival, but this must be for extraction only, so you can only see the Scavenger and Mire Cloth. There's no information about a Mire Cloth, so that's interesting. I don't even know what that could be. And speaking of the Mire Machine is actually located behind the orange locked door on the left side of the hub, doorway 31. And currently in game, when you do try and interact with that door, it says this area will be unlocked later down the line. But data miners actually found that it's actually the Mire Extractor behind it. And doorway 31 is called Blast Door in Files. It has a open idle and open close animation, so we'll obviously see more of that later down the line. You can interact with the Mire Machine, and it has these audio files: Mire Machine Activate, Machine Ball LP, Mire Machine Land, Mire Machine Land Far. So I honestly have no idea what that could be. It could be something you can interact with, of course, but it really depends what the Mire Machine's purpose is. We'll have to wait and see. And they've also found some Commando and Foster skins. Commando and Foster already has its head skins in the files for seasons 2, 3 and 4. We got a different mask for Foster in each season, so you can see the eyes are very different, and also the big round cylinder on his mask is actually different every time. Season 2 has it on his right side or left side, whilst season 3 and 4 have it directly underneath, like in the middle. There's even difficulty in match lengths as well, which is what people have been asking for a while. Difficulty Suicidal and match length Short, Normal, Long and Endless exist in the files, but it's not complete. Could be a work in progress for a future update. So you can see here tag name, you got Short, Normal, Long, Endless, and under all the difficulties, Suicidal is actually on there, which is very cool to see. That is something I suggested near the start of the game, so that is really good to see. Hopefully it does actually get implemented. And finally, some new settings options. So there's some options in settings that are currently not working. Crosshair XP faults, show subtitle background faults, blood persistent effects for colour. Not sure what that has to do with anything, but could be future settings. So yeah, some pretty interesting stuff being revealed. Again, don't take it as like a permanent thing. We don't exactly know like how this will turn out. It could be scrapped, it could be completely different from what it says in the files. But yeah, I mean, a good idea of what we could possibly expect in the future. Again, don't hope anything. I'm personally looking forward to that Bloodwing. It does actually look pretty freaky. Hopefully we get to see some more of that in the future, maybe in like a later season. But yeah, for latest Scavenger 3 news, don't forget to like, subscribe, join Discord if you're new, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.